Hi guys, it's Ann, Crafty Kimchi. Welcome back to my channel. I am back with a Buttons Galore and More Design Team project share. I am actually doing 2 months of project shares all in one. August was a crazy month for me, and with back to school and just like the last of summer, it was a lot of busy family time. Anyways, I am back with some fun project shares that I did put together. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have already seen some of these project shares, but I am here to do a collective project share. So I'm just going to show you, most of these things are really Halloween because we are right smack dab in the middle of Halloween, but I wanted to show you these adorable little button butterflies that I created, and I love how they came out. Honestly, I am always trying to think about new ways to use buttons. If you have a abundant stash of buttons, it's an easy way to kind of jazz it up. So I created these little embellishments and I love it. I did use those little stamens that you can get on Ali. I'm pretty sure you can get it anywhere. I did just take a piece of kind of scrap paper, and then I started building my blocks by laying down two larger for the head and like two smaller for the bottom, and then just a center to hide the little antennas. And they're simple, they're easy, they're fun, but they're different and totally a fun way to use your little button stash. Now, I have a little bit of a safety pin project, and again, using those buttons, I totally wanted to just add a little accent, so I put in these buttons as a kind of a dangly to hang my charm from, and I thought this was really fun and cute. These are some safety pins that I did pick up from Ali, and I just wanted to create a bunch of little word sentiments, and these are from Hobby Lobby. And then I just took whatever colors I had in my stash. This charm is from Ali as well, and I love how these came out. Now, I just use different word sentiments. You can use this for any holiday, any sentiment, or any kind of like vibe. I just love adding the little button to give it a little bit something else. It's not just a jump ring or a chain, it's a fun little accent piece, and I love how these came out. Next up, I created this fun card, and it is using my new favorite glitter cardstock from Michaels. I am obsessed with this glitter. It does not shed. It is stunning and super sparkly. I'm like in love with it. So I've been using it all throughout Halloween. I'm totally gonna need to get like a white cardstock, glitter cardstock, if they have it as well, because this is like the best glitter paper. I just created this card, and this is a Spellbinders die that I've had in my stash. It always kind of give me that Great Gatsby's vibe, and it does come with a layering piece. I just cut out the glitter just to do a peekaboo underneath, and yeah, I just added a bunch of little different layers. I did add some ruffle trim underneath this sentiment, did a little stitching, and then I went around and blinged just the corners to give it a little pop of sparkle. And I am using my new favorite kind of mini blings, and this is the birthday bling. And basically all it is you got the colors of the rainbow in this pack. You get so many different sparkles, and I just pick out the colors that I need. And of course, for this one, I use the really poppy green and the oranges to just go along with this card. Again, I'm using the Frank Garcia 31 collection, which is top notch for Halloween. I love the use of orange in this collection. It gets me like Pastel-Halloween and classic all in one, so this was a great collection to play with. I also created these little spider shakers, and this is using a KS Craft die, and I used it's really thick actually. I used some Hobby Lobby foam. I did back the spider on foam as well. I just used a regular foam, and then I just took the glitter cardstock on top because I wanted the legs to be nice and thick. I wanted her body to be thick. I wanted the whole thing to be nice and thick, right? So this is a KS Craft Shaker spider die, and for this I did use the panda sprinklets, and all I did was take out the pandas. I mean, the black and white totally went with the vibe that I wanted to go with, and I can't have a panda and a shaker spider, so this was a fun find, a fun creation rather. And then I created these adorable little rosette banners, word embellies rather, and I love how these came out. I did use an old die that I had in my stash, and I just went around and put that birthday bling because I'm obsessed with this, right? And I took a orange doily, took my black glittered cardstock from Michaels, and then I just did a little embellishment. This is one of my new Tim Holtz dies, and it comes with a whole bunch of little itty bitties, which I love. I just layered up 2 different papers on the bottom, and I just inserted a little bit of kind of like a hollow twine in the back, and I thought these came out really pretty and spooky at the same time. And then last but not least, I was so inspired by the new Buttons Galore spider Halloween buttons. So there's a whole bunch in the collection, and I wanted to create some tassel dangles, and I loved how these came out. These are some pre-made tassels that I did buy from AliExpress, and the top part is fairly long, and you can see that I just kind of looped it in between, but it is such a fun little dangle that you can add to your projects, and the buttons really just give it everything. I did put hot glue on the back because I didn't want the button to move around too much, and the beads are they are movable, but just the button, the Halloween buttons, I just didn't want them to move too much, so to keep them in place. I love how these came out, and they're super fun. And that is it, you guys, for my project share today. I hope you found inspiration, and I will leave some of the product details down below if you're interested. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.